Shoes are the bulkiest thing that we pack when we are going on a travel adventure, which means whatever shoe I pack needs to be comfortable and versatile. I need it to be comfortable enough to get me around a lot of different places, maybe a lot of walking, but I also need it to be versatile enough to be able to go with shorts, pants, skirts, dresses, and a variety of different outfits that I'm going to be taking on my travel adventures. So I'm going to show you 7 pairs that I have found for my summer travel adventures, and I base them on comfort and versatility, but the one thing they all have in common is they're all gold. There's gold in them there heels. I know it's corny. I'm a little corny. Hi, it's Eunice Theory is Simple, and in today's video, I'm going to show you why gold is the new neutral for your summer travel shoes. And why gold? Well, gold for me is a neutral. I wear a lot of gold jewelry, gold in my clothing and things like that. But I also wear a lot of black, a lot of white, and a lot of denim, and some other neutrals when I'm traveling, especially in summer. So gold for me is one of those neutral shoes that are going to be able to serve me from going from something casual to something dressy. So let's go through some of my favorites and see if there's something that you might want to pick up for your summer travel adventure. A sneaker. It is one of the things that I always pack or wear on my travel adventures in the summer. And I used to bring the black and the white, but this year it's going to be gold because it goes with black, it goes with white, it goes with denim. It's one of those colors that goes with everything and has that kind of neutral color tone. So it's one of my favorites. These are by Naturalizer, and I love them because they're leather. They have a nice look for something to wear with shorts, jeans, or even dresses. And they also have a removable insole here. So if you're someone who has an orthotic and you need to replace that in here, this shoe is great for that. It's also really comfortable on its own. This is the Naturalizer sole, and it's one of my favorites for the summer. If I'm going to be packing a sneaker or wearing a sneaker, this is the one I'll take. Of course, summer means sandals, and that's what I have next. I love these little gold sandals right here. I love that they're braided here, and they also look a little bit like an espadrille with the nice woven rattan here on the actual bed of the shoe. This is all leather, so it's going to stretch, and yes, even with my bunion, I can wear this. This little bit of leather here is pretty thin, and that's kind of where it hits my bunion. And because it's leather, it's given and it was able to stretch, and these are really comfortable for me. This sandal right here will go with shorts, pants, skirts, dresses. It's going to be one of your favorites if you take this on your travel adventures. It has a nice tread on the bottom here, so that's pretty much non-slip. And again, there's not much, just a little bit of rise here, but as you can see here, there is a little bit of an orthotic. So if you tend to have a high arch in your foot, this works great. And the strap is going to keep it nice and solid on your foot. This next pair I'm going to show you is not something I bought here. I actually got these in Italy. They are a pair of gold flip-flops. I think flip-flops are something I always bring with me, even if I'm just wearing them in my room, but I can pair these with a pair of shorts, a cute dress, or anything. I love a nice little pair of flip-flops. For those of you who have bunions, this is great. You want to look for something that has like a thinner strap that's kind of very movable. So this, for me, my bunion fits right through here, and it doesn't have any strap going over my bunion, which causes pain and things like that. So look for something strappy that's a little bit more movable that you can kind of slide over your bunion and keep it really comfortable. Like I said, I got these in Italy. I will try to find something similar on Amazon and get you a link, but a nice gold flip-flop always works. This next shoe is one of the most comfortable shoes that I own, and these are my gold sandals by WOMADS. These are all leather across the top here. There's no seams, so nothing that's going to hurt a bunion. And it's a nice smooth leather even on the heel here. It is a true flat, so it's something that if you like a flat shoe, this is great. It has elastic right here, so it's going to allow you to get it on and off easily, slip it on and off, and it also is going to keep it snug onto your foot. So if you're walking around and you don't like that flip-flop kind of feel, this keeps it on nicely. but it's one of those you can wear it with shorts or dresses. It can be dressed up or down. I have these in a couple of colors. This is just my gold pair, but again, a nice neutral. And when you want to add a little bit of pop or elevate your summer travel wardrobe, this is a great shoe. Again, this is by Womads. This next shoe is by Seychelles, and they are amazing. They're like a ballet flat with a sling, truly a flat, which is nice. These are all leather on the top. So what's nice about that, again, is if you have a bunion, this is going to give a little bit and it's going to stretch because it's leather. So I love that about these shoes. Also, because of all of this woven, it's going to allow your feet to breathe so you don't get that really sweaty foot feeling when you're out and about on the summer. And again, it's a sling back, so it looks good with pants, shorts, dresses, and skirts. It looks good with black, white, denim, all the colors that you're going to be wearing on your travel adventures. If you are going somewhere, let's say a wedding or something, and you still want to look nice and maybe you wear a higher heel, but you want to slip these into your bag and bring them with you, you'll still look really stylish and be able to have something that's comfortable when you're out on the dance floor. Of course, sometimes I do want to wear a heel on my travel adventures, and I always want to wear a wedge. I feel more comfortable with a wedge. These are by Bionic, and they have just that little bit of gold right here in the center. But as you can see, it does have a heel. It's a platform shoe. So even though this looks pretty high, you have to remember you're only going this high on your shoe. It has nice elastic right here, so you can slip it on and off easily. I like the styling that it has, that kind of rattan look for summer all along here, kind of like an Espadrille Sandal look, and it has a lot of support. So as you can see here, this is going to come up into your arch and allow you to have that support in your foot. And they also have this little bit right here that if you have plantar fasciitis, this is going to give you that support on the base of your foot to help distribute the weight and help alleviate that plantar fasciitis if you have it, or if you're like me, prevent it from coming back. But I love Bionic shoes. They're one of my favorites, and I think these are super cute. I love these, and they are extremely comfortable. Also, because of the elastic, if you're walking around a lot and your feet tend to swell, these are going to give a bit and allow your feet to be comfortable while you're walking. Of course, I have to have something a little dressier because sometimes it calls for something a little bit dressy, and that is this shoe right here. This is by Anne Klein. Is it Anne Klein? Is it Anne Klein? Yes. These shoes by Anne Klein are one of my favorite dressy shoes because of this little gold strap here, and it has a wedge heel as well, because I like a nice wedge, something that's going to allow me to feel stable when I'm on my feet. But these are really comfortable. Now, if you have a bunion, it just kind of depends. This one feels fine on mine for a while. I mean, I've been at weddings and I've worn these to weddings and they've been great. Once I start dancing though, sometimes it gets a little bit, and that's when I'm going to bring something like this or something like this to be able to get into, to still be able to have a nice shoe and be comfortable. But this is a great shoe if you're just going out to dinner and you just want something nice. I like these. They are lightweight and they're also leather, so another great dressy shoe if you have to have something dressy to go to on your travel adventure. So as you can see, these gold shoes go with just about everything in my travel wardrobe. And let me know, what are some of your favorite shoes to take with you on your travel adventures that are comfortable and versatile? I'd like to know, and I think everybody in this community would like to know, what are some comfortable, versatile shoes so you can pack just a few on your travel adventures. Well, if you like this video, I think you're really going to like this one. And remember, travel adventure favors the prepared. Happy travels.